stop trying to make educators feel bad for wanting to leave the school system. In every single profession, like growth, personal growth, well-being, those things are encouraged and it's essential. But when it comes to teachers, the societal expectations are completely different. Like no one questions when someone in corporate America wants to switch, right, departments or roles or even industries, right? Because it's seen as a step forward. But when teachers, it's like night and day, right? And it's just not fair. We have a desire to do something different, to be someone different. We feel like we can't. I don't think people really recognize that the challenges that are embedded inside of our nation's school system are a whole lot of systemic problems, and it requires systemic change, not just a few heroic steps from one individual teacher or one individual educator. And for those educators that choose to stay, I am all for it. And I know that that is important, but there are so many educators who are looking for something different. They have other passions, other things that they want to do with their life. And I believe that we need to give them the opportunity and the space to know and be encouraged to know that they can do something different. They do not have to be in the education system for their entire career. It's simply not fair. Here's the thing though. I think the real problem is we like to see teachers as martyrs, right? Like we see them as you go into the school system, you stay there forever, and whatever problems you have, you deal with it, because you are supposed to solve all of the world's problems as it relates to the education system. Personally, that's not what I signed up for. When I became an educator 15 years ago, it wasn't to be a martyr. It wasn't to give up my entire soul, my entire well-being and health and my life and everything, and commit and devote all of my time to education. Yes, I want to do meaningful work. You want to do meaningful work. But that doesn't mean, and it shouldn't mean, that it has to cost us our entire lives, right? It shouldn't cost you your entire existence. And so knowing that, I want to continue to be a voice and a support for educators who fall into this category of, I love what I do in education, but I'm tired. I love what I do in education, but I really want to lean into some other parts of myself, some other parts of me that I want to explore and lean into. For me, that meant starting my own business. And honestly, I have not looked back. It has been the journey I didn't know that I needed. And I love it. And I know there are a lot of other educators who are thinking the exact same thing. I want to start my own business. I have some ideas I've been sitting on for months, for years, and I'm ready to actually turn this idea into something else. So I want to encourage you. I want to support you. Go to my website, www.believebeyondyou.com, because that is your starting point for leaning into what happens if I focus on my own dream instead of helping everybody else with theirs, and I actually build this thing that I have had in my heart that I want to do, and I've been putting on the back burner and on hold because I can never find the time to do it, because as an educator, you just are consumed with taking care of everybody else and not being able to build your own dream. So I want to help you with that. Visit my website. I'll leave a link for it under this video. But yeah, we really have to stop making educators feel like they cannot do anything else other than be in the education system. The talents that you have are so transferable. You can do literally anything you want to do with your life and with your time. You do not have to feel like you are stuck in your job right now where you are. So I would say if you're feeling stuck, your first step is to just move forward. And that first moving forward is to just go and click that link under this video so that you can start building some momentum for building your own thing. So that way you have the freedom to make the decision. If you decide to leave, you can do that. If you decide to stay and you just want to have that increase in financial income, more financial stability, you can do that. But at least you position yourself where you actually have the freedom to make the choice instead of feeling stuck.